Good evening.
Good evening.
こんばんは。
皆さんこんばんは。Bennett-Kuroda Show。
ベネット・クローダショーです。明けましておめでとうございます。
明けましておめでとうございます。Happy New Year to all.
はい。2021。
Ooh, 2021. The
ね
big 21.
いやー、明けましたね、サムさ
Yeah, it seems to be a new year, Daisuke. What do you think?
ん。ねえ。
Wow.
どうですか新年、いかがお過ごしですか？
新年ね。Yeah, we had a lot of ozoni.
お雑煮ね。はい。
Oh, yeah. Ate a lot of ozoni. For 2 days in a row, we ate nothing but ozoni.
2
It's
日間
true.
連続でお雑煮食べてました。
そうそうそう。
なるほど。お雑煮ってさ、まあ日本の、なんていうの、文化じゃないですか。
Sure, Japanese food culture.
ね。お雑煮はさ、でも多分家によって各家庭でスタイル違うと思うんですけど、
Yeah, that's what I've heard. The
サム
style
さ
is
ん
different.
の、そう、お家でのお雑煮ってどんな感じだったの？
あのね、
ベースは何？
ベースは、やっぱりだし
だし。
with,
は
now see, I can't tell you exactly because the ozoni is my wife and daughter's department.
あー、そっか。
I love to cook, but I don't make the ozoni. They do the
そっかそっか。
ozoni.
そっかそっ
But
か。
I know that they basically have a kind of shoyu base. It's,
あー、なるほど。
it's not a miso base. It's basically kind of a shoyu base, and we use pork, so they get a lot of that nice nice pork flavor in the
はい
soup,
はい。
you know. And then of course all the vegetables.
なるほど。ごぼう。
Gobo is very important.
はい。
Now, a lot of
なるほどね。
people out there might not know what gobo is. In English, they call it burdock root.
ブレドック？
Burdock root.
へー。
But it's not a common ingredient in Western cooking. So, you know, I don't think. I never had it until I came to Japan, gobo.
そうだね。
Now, one interesting story I heard was that in World War II, English prisoners of war that the Japanese army had captured, and they put them in the prisoner of war camp. They were feeding them gobo because gobo is really cheap, you know, and there was plenty of it, and they were feeding them because they have to feed them, right? So they were feeding them a lot of gobo. And I heard these British soldiers, they thought that what they were feeding them was like wood, like trees, because they kind of look like young trees, you know?
Yeah.
They're just brown and they look kind of like wood.
And it's so stiff.
And kind of stiff and a little stringy if you don't cook them right or whatever, you know, tough. So they were protesting like, "You're feeding us wood. You know, what are you doing?" Yeah. So
なるほ
gobo.
ど。サムさん家では、醤油ベースの、まあ、出汁で、そもそも奥さんと娘さんがそのお雑煮を担当しているということなので、サムさんはちゃんとしたレシピというかね、作り方はよく分かってないけども、まあ味噌ベースではなくて醤油ベースの方で、豚が入ってる、お雑煮みたいですね。で、豚、ごぼう、これはもうすごい重要みたいです。
そうですね。あとはやっぱり人参
入ってる。
人参とセロリ。
あ、セロリ入ってんの？
セロリ美味しいよ。
珍しいじゃん。セロリはね、入んないよ、普通は。
あとはもちろん大根。
大根入るね。
ネギ。
ネギ入りますね。
いろいろね。
セロリは珍しいわ。
セロリ美味しいよ。
へえ、お雑煮でセロリか。なるほど。
Yeah. I think that's a little bit of a special touch from my family. I don't think it's so common. Not so common.
なんか、多分、I guess usually for Japanese people, and it's always depends on, you know, the families, right? And sometimes miso base, like almost like a miso soup.
Yeah.
Or, 豚汁。
豚汁。
pork
Sure.
miso soup base,
I
or
love
yeah,
Tonji.
or it could be like like maybe your house style as kind of a soba soup kind of base.
Yeah, but you know what? My daughter just commented here, and she corrected me,
コ
saying,
メント
"Yeah,
来てますよ。
my daughter Lula, Io Lula, she just commented and said, Happy New Year. We use a kombu and katsuobushi.
はい、
Raw.
なるほど。
So I was wrong. It's not. I forgot about the katsuobushi, and because
Hi.
we're big katsuobushi fans around here.
なる
Big,
ほど。
yeah. So kombu and katsuobushi broth.
なるほど。
That's the-
昆布とカツオの、出汁を取ってると。
Yeah, that's the dashi. Yeah.
へー。コメントいろいろ来てますね。明けましておめでとうございます。
そうですね。
Keith1979 A Happy New Year。
Hey, Keith.
明けましてお
alright.
めでとうございます。
明けまし
はい
て、
多分ね、
おめでとうございます。
このキースさんはですね、When we had a tour with Brad 2019,
Mm-hmm.
and he was kind of big fan of Brad, I think.
Nice.
なんか、すごいスーパーレアなんだけど、Japanese people, someone knows Brad is like super rare.
Yeah, he's not exactly a household name here in Japan.
He's
no.
not Steve Vai or he's not
No.
Joe Pass or something.
No.
He's, basically a studio musician and jazz guitar player
Right.
living in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And in Los Angeles, he's so famous, of
Very
course.
well known, right?
But in Japan, he's not that famous, right?
Sure.
But not last year, 2019, we had a tour in Japan, and I booked really west part of Tokyo,
Mm-hmm.
and then that club is I don't even know, and I just got introduced from my friend. We could play there, and it's a really small club, right? And we just got there, and one guy show up, and he was like, "Are you Brad Ravagin?" And then he shake hand. So he knew him for a long time because he saw the Ray Charles DVD or something.
I see.
And then Brad was playing on that.
Yeah,
gig.
he was playing with Ray Charles. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Wow.
since then, he was big fan of Brad.
Mm.
So that was really big surprise. I think Keith, he is the guy. I think.
Sounds
Anyway,
like he might be.
could be wrong, but so and Paul, yeah, Happy
Yeah,
New
from
Year.
London.
London.
Happy
Yeah.
New Year from Lockdown London 3. They're in some kind of
yeah.
serious lockdown
Yes.
in London. So Paul,
Yeah.
stock up on all the stuff you need, man.
Exactly. Yeah, I just saw some Twitter, on the London situation right now.
Mm-hmm.
And in Tokyo as well, it's not that serious lockdown thing, but it's basically lockdown right now.
Yeah, well, I mean, they have declared a state of emergency, I believe.
Yeah.
And but apparently Japan doesn't have the same kind of laws that Europe does, and so they don't actually have any law that says you have to stay home.
Yeah.
They can't enforce any law like that because it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
So the police are not going to stop you if you're on the street. There's no law for them to do that by. But yeah.
イギリスとかね、海外ではロックダウンっていう状態は本当にもう不用意に外を歩いてたら警察がちゃんと止めて何やってんのって職質するぐらいシリアスなロックダウンという状況なんですけども、緊急事態宣言ですよね。ただ日本の場合は、今回2回目だと思うんですが、前回も今回もですね、結局はそういう法律的にどうこうっていうことは日本ではできないので、別に外歩いてても警察に止められることはないし、 緊急事態宣言っていう風になんかすごく言ってるけど、別に何の力も結局はないんですよね。なんか日本人我々がなんとなく空気読んで、家にいた方がいいよねとか、なんか自粛しましょうみたいな雰囲気になってるだけでね。ちょっと海外のロックダウンとは日本は違いますよね。
そうですね。
はい。
Well, it's going to be interesting to see what happens here in Japan. Of course, the numbers of COVID are going up.
Yeah.
Every day. I think
Tokyo.
I think it's 1,300 something cases.
Yeah.
Today in Tokyo. That's that's big. It's getting bigger.
Bigger and
so
bigger.
that's why Daisuke and I are doing our show on Zoom.
そういうのがありまして、我々リモートでベネットクロダショーやっております。で、Rob Yelling。
Rob from Kyoto. Happy New Year, boy.
はい。Happy New Year.
Yeah.
京都のロブさんですね。
Happy New Year, Rob.
はい。
Hope everything's good down in Kyoto.
はい。
Beautiful, beautiful city.
Yep.
And I reckon things are a little quiet down there as well.
そうね、京都は基本的には観光地ですから、歴史の古い町ですけれども、観光シーズンで観光客がいないっていう状況でね、ちょっともしかしたら寂しい感じかもね。
And Paul from London says dandelion and burdock. We were talking about burdock and gobo, burdock. Earlier, he says dandelion and burdock is a UK soft drink in England. He says, yeah, soft drink. So they make a drink from dandelion, probably the leaves or maybe the flowers, and burdock root. So they do use it at least for that. And he says it's very good for the liver.
なるほど。
Good for those of us who are drinking.
ロンドンではですね、このダンデライオンっていう多分こう薬草系か花かなんかのそのものとこのごぼうを合わせてソフトドリンクで出してるところがあって、でそれはリバーはこの肝臓ですよね。肝臓のリバーでしょ。
There you go. It's good for the liver, he says.
Liver は that's intestine liver, right?
No, the liver is the liver. I don't know what how you call
liver はliver as a liver
Yeah, liver.
そう。じゃあ肝臓関係ない。なるほど。
just the liver.
肝臓には関係ない。なんか川にいいってなんか入ってる。
river じゃなくて。This is big problem in Japanese. River and liver.
そう。いやなんかてっきり I thought that works for a river or something.
No. Although it might be good in a river as you're floating down the river, you drink your UK soft drink. Should be pleasant.
So this is river or liver?
Liver in your body. 体の。
じゃあ intestine の liver?
Yeah, but it's not exactly the intestine. I mean, it's a separate thing. The liver is just the liver, and the intestines are the intestines. You know what I'm saying?
そうか。
You know what I mean?
じゃあ肝臓でいいんだと思う。肝臓に効くんだと思う。肝臓だね。はい、肝臓だと思います。はい。ルーラさんが肝臓。
肝臓です。She commented in kanji.
Nice.
Thank you.
And TN Hiroshi さん。
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Now, speaking of tea, she'll be here next week.
そうだね。来週からですね、東京ソングセレブレーションオンラインがスタートしますので、毎月2週目の火曜日はですね、ベネットクローダショーは東京ソングセレブレーションについてやりますんで、最初のゲストがこの T さんとヒロシさんということになっております。はい。
T is a singer.
素晴らしいボーカリストですよ。素晴らしいです。
And she will be accompanied by her regular accompanist Hiroshi on guitar or bass, I believe.
そうね。
And what's going to happen is we're going to do an interview with them, and we will be playing the interview, talking about their music and such. And they're also going to make us a special video, limited release, world premiere video. to happen right here on the Bennett-Kuroda Show next week, Tuesday. So tune in for T and Hiroshi Tokyo Song Celebration.
はい、来週はですね T さんをお迎えしてまあ我々と T さんのインタビューのビデオを来週はね流す形になりまして、でそれとT さんが作ってくれたビデオも流す予定でございます。でひろしさんはね、まあ、ベースの人なんですけどもT さんと一緒にやってる Facebook のページではねギターも弾いてたりして、で基本的に作曲もやってるのはひろしさんだから、まあプロデューサー的な感じで T さんと一緒に活動してるんですけども、もうベースもね本当にねファンキーでグルービーですごいプレイヤーですよ。で T さんはもう T さんはアメージングボーカルですね。もうすごいもうめっちゃいいですよ。
It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one next week. That'll be the first online Tokyo Song Celebration that we're doing.
Yeah.
As y'all might know, we used to do a live thing every month in Asakusa area of Tokyo at a place called Fuglin. Now we're trying to move that thing online and just present some of the great musicians and singers and players that are based here in Tokyo, you know?
東京ソングセレブレーションっていうイベント自体はですね2019年に毎月浅草フーグレンっていう場所で我々ベネット・クロダがやってたイベントで毎月ゲストで東京に住んでるミュージシャンをゲストに呼んでねイベントやってきてたんだけども、まあそれがまあコロナの状況でできなくなったから来年じゃない今年から、はい、来週からです。それこそオンラインの状態で東京ソングセレブレーションもう一回やろうということでね、まあ、コロナが収束するまではオンラインスタイルで東京ソングセレブレーション続けていきたいなと思っております。でその第1回目のゲストはね T さんでございます。
That's right. That's right. Now, speaking of New Year's, Daisuke, how was your New Year's? What did you do, man? Did you do anything special? Cook anything special?
Well, of course, I made ozoni by myself.
Oh, you made ozoni too? Ah.
Yes.
Okay, now tell us a little bit about your ozoni.
はい、this year, first time for me to make ozoni. Because ozoni is like something I spend time with my family, and you know my parents they're gonna
make it.
Yeah, so I've never cooked.
There you go.
In my life.
This year you couldn't go visit your parents on New Year's, which is the usual situation, and so you did it yourself.
Yeah, and I had my big miso soup, just sitting there, and a lot of vegetables there, and I bought a pork belly and just put it in there, and basically that's tonjiru, right?
Yeah. So you had a tonjiru style, miso style.
Yeah, and then I just dump in my mochi there.
Oh yeah, well you gotta have the mochi.
Tonjiru mochi. That was my first time.
Yeah.
Ozoni. Basically, ozoni is like, like just look at the Chinese character says it's a soup and random something.
Yeah, just whatever you want. Just throw in whatever you want.
Yeah. So
it's
it
pretty
could
cool.
be anything. Yeah.
Apparently in some parts of Japan where the fish is really good, or where there's a lot of fish, a lot of people put fish in their ozoni.
Right. Yeah, it must be really good.
Yeah, sure. If the fish is good, it's got to be good, man.
Yeah.
So you made ozoni, we had ozoni, we just ozonied out over here, man. We're in the ozoni zone.
Yeah. Have you tried a different type of mochi?
Yes.
なんか、あんことかのやつ食べたことある？
あんこもちろんしてる。I know あんこ。Yeah, of course.
あんことその餅のやつ食べたことある？
Oh no, it's like a mix of anko. Oh, wait a minute. You mean like a sweet mochi with the anko on top or something like that?
そう。
Oh yeah, sure. I've had that. Yeah. We didn't do that this year, but I've been to some mochitsukis, you know?
ああ、餅つき。
Pounding the mochi.
はい。
And
餅
then
つ
they
き
take
大
the
会あります。
fresh mochi and add maybe some powdered stuff or some anko bean paste or something. You
そ
know.
うです、そうです。
Yeah,
はい
yeah, I've had all that. That's good stuff.
Sweet one ね。
Yeah, sweet.
そう。
But what I was
あんこ
gonna
もっていうですよ。
say,
うんうん。
what I was gonna say when you asked me if we had different kind of mochi, is that we actually every year we get a couple of different kinds of mochi, and one of them is very much a brown rice mochi, a genmai mochi.
玄米の餅もやるの？
Genmai mochi. So
それ
it's
珍しいじゃん。
it's kind of special, yeah. But it still comes in a cake, like you know the hard cakes, and you put them in the oven or whatever, and you know cook it and put it in the soup. But it's a completely different texture than the really chewy mochi, which is more normal. You know,
へえ、そんなのあるんだ。
it's pretty delicious, man. It's pretty delicious.
なんか玄米の餅っていうのも売ってるみたいで、それ食べたことないですね。皆さんはどんな感じの正月をお過ごしですか？お餅とかどういう感じで食べました？なんかね、きな粉とかあんこ、
きなこね、yeah. あんこ
でお雑煮、
お雑煮
あとは例えば磯辺焼きっていうんだっけ？なんかその醤油と海苔とかでやるやつ。
Wrap it up in nori and show you, dip it in shoyu and
そうそう。
cook it. Oh, that's
ね
so good.
あとは醤油にシュガーをやったやつ
Oh,
のスタイル
I don't know if I've had that.
ね。
Oh yeah, sweet.
スイーツ醤油ね。醤油にアディンシュガーでソース作って
I see.
ディップするやつもスタイルあるね。だからまあ地方によっては多分ねdifferent part of Japan have a lot of style to eat mochi.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, and the north part of Japan, they've got the なんだっけずんだ餅ってあるでしょ。
ずんだ餅。
ずんだ餅っていうのはね、枝豆をこうなんていうの。
Oh, you mash up the 枝豆。
マッシュアップの枝豆で、アージシュガーのソースで、
Oh yeah.
餅と一緒に食べるやつが
That must be
ありま
good.
すね。
Must be good.
そういうのあります。
The funny thing about mochi is that you could eat it anytime, but mostly people eat it at just around New Year's, mostly, really.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's typical Japanese culture thing.
Yeah.
そう。Every New Year we eat mochi.
Yeah. Plenty of mochi.
そう。And then some people die.
Oh, of course. That's the famous part. You know, and people who don't know about this should know. So let me explain. Every year, at least a few people in Japan die from eating mochi. It's not that it's poison or anything, but they choke on it because the mochi is so gummy and chewy that if you don't chew it really well and swallow carefully, and if you get a big clump of it in your throat, then you can't breathe and you'll be asphyxiated and die.
Yeah.
So it's bad to laugh, but I mean it's kind of funny, but in a way because like every year there's like in the newspaper it's like 10 people died this year from choking on mochi. You know? So it's kind of dark stuff to laugh at, you know.
Yeah.
And it's
we
usually
shouldn't laugh, but
you know an older. No, we shouldn't laugh, but still, I mean, it's usually older people, and you know, it's just now anybody who's seen the famous movie Tampopo by Itami Juzo. Oh, it's hilarious, man. It's one of his funniest movies. Itami Juzo. It's one of his funniest movies, and it's about a lady who learns how to make a ramen shop, and she has these guys helping her to learn how to make ramen and make a good ramen shop. And one scene, and the movie is all about food, basically. And in one scene, you see an old man eating mochi, and he's really greedy, and he's eating too much and really quick. He's and of course he starts choking on it. You know, he's on the floor going like, and it's quite funny because someone a lady brings a vacuum cleaner, and sticks and turns it on and sticks the vacuum cleaner in his mouth and and sucks the mochi out and he's okay.
Oh my god. That's hilarious.
Oh, you got to see Tampopo, man. It's a great.
じゃあちょっと見てみようかな。
Yeah. See, we got people here who've seen it. Bill O'Connor, the classic scene from Tampopo. He knows it. Yeah. A lot of foreigners know that movie. It was pretty popular in America. It was one of the most popular Japanese comedies.
海外では有名らしいですよ。見たことありますか皆さん、タンポポって映画。なんか海外では割と有名らしいです。
Yeah. Yeah, Bill says with the vacuum cleaner. He knows. He knows. Taylor Mignon says tamago kiss. Tamago kiss. I'm not sure what that means. Only Taylor would know, I guess. But it means egg kiss.
なんだろうね。で、今日私たちは一緒に演奏するのがまだできないので、シンクルームとかね、先日試したんだけどちょっとうまくいかなくてさ。で、ビデオを今日また流そうと思うんだけど、What's our first video we're gonna run, Sam?
Okay, we're gonna run a couple of videos, back to back, 2 in a row, right now for you. The first one is a video that we just put together a few days ago for one of the songs on our first record. The record is called As Luck Would Have It. And the song is called Drinking. And I made the video with lots of old footage of people drinking. It's kind of funny video. And then the second one we're going to run right after that is a tune that we've been doing for pretty much since we started this band. It's called Virginia Ham. And that was that's going to be a live recording from a show at Fuglen in Asakusa, which I mentioned before, from March 15 of 2019, which was our first Tokyo Song Celebration at Fuglen in Asakusa. So yeah, drinking and Virginia Ham. And once we play those and you've listened to them, we'll be back for more.
はい。それでは映像を見ていただきたいんですが、1曲目はドリンキングっていう、我々の出したAs Luck Would Have It っていう CD の中からドリンキングのビデオを新しくサムが作ってくれましたので、それを流したいんですけども、その後に流れるのはですね、2019年の最初の、浅草フーグレンでの東京ソングセレブレーションのイベントの中から、バージニアハムっていう曲のライブ映像をご覧いただきたいと思います。で、これの後にね、また戻ってきますので、お酒行ったりね、トイレ行ったりとかね、ちょっと休憩タイムで皆さんお過ごしください。はい。
I've been drinking all day and the day before. Now the sun is going down. I believe I'll drink a little more. I guess it's all just a question of how much a body can take. But I tell you what, at this point, I'm only drinking for my sanity's sake. Yeah. It seems like the world is caving in. Up is down and down is up. But if there's whiskey in the bottle, I'm gonna pour it in my cup. I guess it's all just a question of how brave a man can be. I guess I ain't no hero. Maybe I'm just fiddling while Rome burns down. Just call me Emperor Nero. But we all got to face the problems of the world, as best we can. So me and Jim Beam and Mr. Jack Daniel too, we got a mutual plan. It's called drinking. We call best we can. So me and Jimmy, but Mr. Jack Daniel too, we got a mutual plan. It's called drinking. So won't you join me tonight? We can marry our fortunes together. Look like you're weary of this crazy old world. Just like me, we might be birds of a feather. I guess it's all just a question of how much we're gonna need to put away. I'm afraid I might need more and more just to keep these blues at bay. Hey, 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 hey. We call it drinking. That's right, we call it drinking. Pour a little bit in my cup. Hey, we call it drinking. Go ahead and fill it all the way up. We call it drinking. I got one foot in the grave and the other's on a banana peel. Legs are looking precarious, but let me tell you how I really feel. Back is I'm optimistic. I got those rose-colored glasses. I'm glad like a figure skater while everybody else is falling on their asses. But it makes no sense how happy I am. 'Cause in fact I'm just a victim. Nobody gave a damn. And I'm on the road to Brooklyn, showing my name is Sam. See, I'm headed for New Jersey. So find me your Virginia hair. Oh, yes, I am. Now there's two kinds of people in the world, me and everyone else. We're all just whistling Dixie while the polar ice cap melts. Everybody got their little problem. Everybody's failing. Hey, everybody hoping to be sorry.
はい。ご覧いただきました。懐かしいですね。
ねえ、懐かしいね。That was March of 2019.
2019年の5月の
な、
映像。
5月じゃないな、3月。
あ、そうか、マーチか。ごめん。
March,
3月。
そうそう、3
3
月。
月だ。
So that
ごめん
was
な
the
さい
very first Tokyo Song Celebration.
一番最初の東京ソングセレブレーションだった
That's
の。
right, very first one, yeah.
へー、懐かしい。
It was at first we were set up in front of that stairway, and it looks cool in the videos because people are going up and down the stairs.
最初スタートした当初はですね、階段の前で我々演奏してたんですけども、まあそれってすごくこうなんかね、ビデオで見るとさ、こうね、人々がこう動いてる様子が階段登ったり降りたりしてる感じが出てて面白いんだけど、eventually we changed the location. I mean, in the room, right?
That's right.
Where we played.
Yeah, we set up in front of a big window instead, which was a little more comfortable for us. We weren't so squeezed into that little space. So that was better for me anyway.
そう、結局はね、場所ちょっと移してね、もうちょい入り口に近いエリアで演奏するようになったんだけども、いや懐かしいですね。で、コメント来てますか、サムさん。
Oh yeah, we got a lot of comments. First of all, let's take these in order. T says, "What's behind the curtains, Sam?" T, if I told you, I'd have to kill you.
Top secret ね。
Top secret, man. Lex is there. Lex says peace, as usual. Peace. We all wish
This
Lex
time he is, the peace sign ね。
a peace sign. That's right.
Lex, I miss you.
And actually, Taylor Mignon came back to explain what he meant by tamago kiss. And now I
kiss のやつ。
Yeah, egg kiss.
What
Now
is
I
it?
know. Well, now I know what he was talking about. I had just forgotten. There's a scene in Tampopo, a very erotic kind of scene where a guy and a lady are kissing, and they're doing it with an egg yolk, the yolk of an egg. He has it in his mouth. He passes it from his mouth into her mouth. Yeah. And she passes it back into his mouth. Yeah. It's that kind of vibe, man.
ちょっとグロースじゃないそれ。
It's that kind of vibe. And what you and the idea is that you don't let it break, you know. You keep the yolk from breaking. Of course it eventually breaks.
Yeah.
Runs out of the corner of her mouth. And a lot of people find that very exciting.
あ、そうか、わかんない。
Yeah.
なんかそのタンポポのシーンでね、その卵の黄身をこうキスでこうなんていうの交換し合う、壊さないようにみたいなシーンがあるみたいで、いやちょっと気持ち悪くないそれって感じがするんだけど、なんかすごいドラマチックなシーンみたいですね。
Oh yeah. Oh, very romantic.
Okay.
So that's what he was talking about.
なるほど。
My daughter says y'all are so dark and cheerful. It's true.
そうか。
She knows us pretty well. She knows that we're dark and cheerful, which we hope that's a good combination.
なんか sad hope kind of thing?
No, not sad. Dark means like dark humor, like when we were laughing at somebody choking on mochi.
ああ、そっかさ、そっちの話か。
That's kind of like that's what we mean in English
I thought it's a
when we say
tampon
dark
no.
humor. Yeah, when we say
なるほど。
dark humor,
はいはい。
it means you laugh at something that's actually pretty serious, maybe death, maybe okay.
そうね。
So yeah, dark humor.
はい。
Let's see, we got some other
積もら
comments.
せる。餅で、死んじゃう話のやつだね。はい。
So we got some other comments. We got Bill O'Connor says, "Love the drinking song."
Bill.
Thank you, Bill.
Bill!
Thanks for listening.
Good
Thank you, Bill.
evening. Happy
And Bill
New Year.
also has a question for you, Daisuke. He says, Kuroda-san, one of those guitars behind you looks the same as the one John Lennon played in the rooftop concert.
ああ、はい。有名なやつですね、ビートルズの、ビデオのね。
Yeah,
これ
famous.
かなIt's not exactly
He must be talking about that one. No.
But in a way, it's the same. This is my jazz guitar made by Martin. like famous as a acoustic guitar brand. But this is a jazz guitar, hollow body jazz guitar. So it's basically for jazz. And the なんていうの、デザインっていうか、なんだろうな、なんだろうな。
Well, you know, I think
John
you're...
Lennon played a looks like a semi-hollow guitar.
Yeah. This looks more like your semi-hollow, right?
Which is
There
like
you,
this.
there you go. That's going to be more like it.
But it's John Lennon played, I think, Epiphone Casino, kinda, I guess, on the video. And that's structure wise same as this hollow body one.
Oh.
So it doesn't have a center block.
Uh-huh.
It's not a semi-hollow. It's a full hollow, but
Oh, okay.
thin, super thin as a semi-hollow. But same design as this jazz guitar. So
There.
kind of correct, and it's not exactly the same.
Good eye there, Bill. And Bill says, brilliant, brilliant. Loud clapping, he says. Yeah.
Okay.
We're here to answer your questions about guitars, kissing people with eggs, and anything else you want to know about. That's why we're here.
Hi.
So, yeah, New Year's is coming and, you know, pretty much gone. Back to normal, I think, as of tomorrow and the next day. Stores will be all open again. I guess a lot of people who haven't been to Japan or who don't know much about Japan will not really know that New Year's time is often a time where shops are closed for even up to 1 week or, you know, a few days. Although less and less. There's less and less of that. When I first moved here 25 years ago, there were, man, New Year's, for at least a solid week, it was just, everything was just dead. You could hardly you could hardly find a store that was open for a week. But that's definitely changed. That's changed. Yeah, capitalism, business, it's more important than those traditions. Making money.
Yeah, usually for Japan, it's time to, you know, of course, spend family and
family time.
most of Japanese people don't really have for a whole year, right?
Yeah.
Only お正月, the New Year, or Obon, maybe.
Right, they see their family, right?
And it's only 3 days or something, right? And New Year is, yeah, big thing for Japanese people.
Yeah.
で、なんか最近それが変わってきてるよねっていうふうにサムは言ってて、まあサムは25年日本にいますんで、25年前の東京のお正月の様子はね、本当にもう1週間とかもうお店どこもやってないみたいな状態だったけども、まあ最近だったらさ、まあ三が日とかぐらいで4日目ぐらいからはさ、お店は開いてたりするじゃない。で、also, you know, it's a big sale time in Japan.
Yeah,
so,
right.
Like from even from the second, you know, big なんだっけ、ビッグカメラとかさ。
Big camera, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Apple Store とかさ。
Yodobashi.
ヨドバシとかさ。And even the instrument stores in Japan.
Oh, yeah, they're open. So from the second?
Yeah, for the sale. The New Year sale.
Big sales, huh?
なんかね、セールスでね、セールやりますよね。そういうのも多分、サムが当時来た時はまだそういうのなかったかもしれないね。最近かもしれない。割と、そういう、ね、新年のセールって。
Yeah, well, we mostly just hang around the house for a few days every New Year's. And now with COVID-19, we mostly hang around the house every day. So it's not that different.
もうコロナのこの状況ですから、どっちにしろ家にずっといる状況が続いておりまして、で私もですね、今回は実家に帰る、まあ実家茨城なんですけども、今回は帰らないという判断をしまして、なんかね、日本はね、なんていうの、東京から田舎に帰る場合、すごくデリケートな感じなんですよね。なんか、
Yeah, right.
うん、
Now it's a bit tricky. People in the Inaka don't really want people coming from Tokyo because they're afraid they're going to bring COVID to the small towns.
そう。で、田舎の人たちはさ、なんか、あんまり言いたくないけど、あ、東京から来たよ、みたいな、帰ってきたよ、みたいな感じですぐこう、なんつうの、噂になるのよ。なんか、なんていうの、わかるサム、それ、今のわかった？大丈夫？わかった？
I think so.
うん。なんか、in the countryside, in the village side, in Japan, people always talks about, some people came back from Tokyo or something, and then started to do that. 噂ってなんだっけ？噂ってこう。rumor じゃなくて rumor か。
Yeah, uwasate rumor.
Rumor が going on.
Yeah.
And my parents' family might get the trouble from other neighbors.
Exactly. Like if you came back to spend a day or two with your parents.
It was actually pretty big news, for whole time after the COVID thing in Japan.
Yeah.
Some people go back to parents' house, go to the village side, and that community makes so, crazy about, someone came from big city, and then, like they do a stupid thing, right on the, in front of the house.
Oh, really? Oh, that's terrible, man.
Go away, or super bad message, or it's crazy.
Yeah, that's really bad. That's really bad.
So,
and probably even if there was no outbreak of COVID in their town, they're still like acting like that, right? Because of just fear.
And the community is pretty small in the countryside.
Small,
town,
tight
a village
community.
is just
Yeah, that's the kind of thing, then the kind of mentality that a lot of people need to leave those small villages and towns to get away from, Just get out of there, because sometimes it's just too small, and the thinking is too closed, So not healthy, not good.
Yeah, that's the thing, in Japan. I live in Tokyo, a big city, and my parents live in a very countryside, and it's just different, It's the same city, same time, but it's just different.
Of course.
I live in a different world almost, I feel. Of
course. Like. Yeah.
So that's why I didn't go back to my parents' house this year.
Yeah. Well, you, for one thing, I mean, you don't want to cause them any trouble,
Yeah. Just try not to, be crazy, or just avoid everything.
Sure.
I might bring them COVID.
Yeah, it's possible.
And also, even not, I might not, I don't bring them, but just be there is already trouble for them.
Yeah, exactly.
And for their neighbors. You know?
Like you were saying,
So I didn't do it this time. Yeah.
Joe Zangi, our friend Joe, our dear friend Joe, he says, go to stay home.
Yeah,
go to stay home.
Go to is
it's the latest travel promotion from the government.
Yeah, promotion. Yeah.
Go to stay home.
Yeah, go to stay home. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, that's what we're doing. We're staying home, doing our thing here on Zoom.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want to play some more videos, man?
Sure. So
As a
Can
matter of
I-
fact, oh yeah,
can
go
I
ahead.
run? Can I run the next video, my vlog?
If you like,
Can I?
do it.
Yeah, I want to run the next video, my vlog, last year, September. Last year, no. It's a 2019 September, my vlog. I'm doing my vlog for 3 years now. And this next video is going to be 2019 September, the day we had a Tokyo Song Celebration at the Fuglen. And our guest was T and Hiroshi.
Ah, perfect.
So I just want to,
Yeah.
just,
And they'll be here next
introduce-
week. They'll be here next
Yeah,
week.
they'll be next week.
Oh, that'll be fun. That'll be fun for everybody. And everybody should know, if you don't already know, that Daisuke, as he was saying, he does a daily vlog, video
毎
log,
日やってます。
video
毎日です。
blog, and毎日 every day, every single
Yeah.
day. Excuse me. And this next one is from the time we had T and Hiroshi
そう。
at Fuglen Tokyo Song
So-
Celebration.
So you guys can see what the life supposed to be, just go to the place, hang out to people.
Play.
And sorry about, me talking a lot of Japanese before tea, but anyway, here we go.
はい、お疲れ様です。今日は9月20日です。今日はね、浅草フーグレンでサムと一緒に演奏します。毎月恒例の東京ソングセレブレーション、今回7回目です。で、今回のゲストは T さんでございます。はい。そしてね、誕生日プレゼントでね、もらったポーチと財布ね、まだ使ってないんですよ。入れ替え作業が終わってないので、今からね、入れ替えたいと思います。もうちょい長くしようか。前回よりサイズがね小さいので入りきんないと思います。いいね、かっこいいね。そしてお財布、いいね。お財布も入れ替えましょう。これをですねこの中に入れようとしています。よくもまあこんなに入ってたな。まあおそらく入んないんで選別していこうと思います。絶対必要なもの、 Wi-Fi はいるよね。でモバイルバッテリーもいるでしょ。財布は入れる。財布をねポッケに入れるのが好きじゃないんですよ。財布は絶対こういうポーチに入れたいです。まあこれねソニーのカメラ入れるじゃん。結構もうすでにいい感じになっちゃってるんだよね。でこういうさ、なんていうの、ギター関係のやつ、そしてこれ常に持ち歩いてます。これ絶対必要。どうする？楽器関係のものをどっかに入れたいよね。絶対持ち歩いてないといけないもんだからさ。ハサミは持ち歩いてません。これはちょっとパッケージ開けるときにここに出してただけなんで、これは持ち歩いてません。これぐらいで収まってれば理想だよな。こんなに持ち運ばなくていいんだもんな。楽器関係は別でなんか入れ物作ろうかな。忘れてました。歯医者に行くんでした。ちょっと歯医者行ってきます。はい、浅草フーグレンに向かいたいと思います。いつものようにアンプ持参です。そして新しいポーチ、 では行ってまいります。はい、ツーグレン到着です。セッティングします。はい、浅草フーグレンでございます。こちらにですね、T さんとサムと、ベースのヒロシさんがいます。
All right, friends. Tokyo Song Celebration Volume Number 7. We have very happy tonight to have one of the finest singers around town. Her name is T. Just goes by the name of T. You can call her Ocha if you want, but she prefers T. Welcome, T.
I pulled my husband out of my dirty red bandana. I was playing soft while Bobby sang the blues. Windshield wipers slapping time. I was holding Bobby's hand. Oh, we sang a song that drive the moon. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing, I'm feeling free. Feeling good was his alarm when he sang blues. You know, feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and my Bobby and my dad.
ヨハンでーす。久しぶり。よかったね。よかった。弦が切れました。はい、今取りに行ってもらってます。すみません。ありがとうございます。
One day I'm near Salinas, the home.
You're a lucky man. Yeah, man. I got you a mic one night, now you got strings. I sacrifice your lucky, your unlucky, lucky place.
Bottom next to mine. Freedom's just another word on the left loose. Nothing, and it's all that Bobby left me. And feeling good was his alarm when he sang the blues. And feeling good was good enough for me. 10月の23日 second album release されます。Is that right? Okay. Perfect! My next album, Unknown Places, will be out on October 23rd. This album is going to be released with Sony Music labels.
IPA をお願いします。2つにしてください。サムの分も。どうぞ。ありがとうございます。いただきます。
Alright.
はい、ご覧いただきました。
Yeah, man.
Vlog です。
Natsukashi.
懐かしいでしょう。
Yeah, those were good times, man.
そう
Such
ね
good times. We had a great,
楽しかったよ。
great thing going there, man. Great,
そう
great. little
毎
thing
月
going.
楽しかったよね
Yeah. Yeah. It was really cool. Good beer, good people. You know, the staff over there at Tafuglan, they were also sweet.
そうなのフーグレンのスタッフの皆さんもすごくいい人たちでさ、すごい楽しいギグだったよねライブだったよね、イベント、毎月やってたからね
Yeah, every month. I hope we can resume it
ね
this year.
なんか今年またねやれるようになったらいいなと思いますよ本当に
Yeah, that'd be
あの
sweet.
mostly customers are our friends of course but a lot of tourists right?
Yes. Yes, because of the neighborhood, Asakusa is very old and popular with tourists. We would get a lot of international people in there. They're just just passing by and they see us playing in the window and they'd be like, "Oh, let's go check it out." That was very cool.
そう
Actually, that was one of the reasons why I wanted also to move us to the window because everybody passing by could see that there was live music going on if we were set up in front of that window. And the other area was not so clear, So yeah. But one thing I wanted to say, Daisuke, about with watching your vlog is how I'm so impressed with your editing skills, man, with video. It's just so much fun to watch those vlogs, because you do so many cool tricks, man, with the time lapse and just the editing is just really tight. So good,
Thank
I'm
you.
so impressed. Yeah, it's impressive, man. That's a lot of work. I mean, if you can imagine out there in internet land, this guy does this every single day. He puts one of these out every day, which is an enormous amount of work.
毎日やってます
Crazy.
It's
Crazy.
Yeah. It's
He's insane.
nerd.
Yeah, he's a total video nerd. Yeah. So he puts one of these out, Hey, Taylor says, wow, T is amazing. I'm glad to catch up.
もう T さんすごいのよ。ナイスボーカリストですよ。
Yeah,
本当に。
yeah, she's-
Amazing. One of the best singer in Tokyo.
For sure.
Definitely. Yeah.
For sure,
もう
for sure.
間違いない。もう、そう。
Yeah, man.
Vlog は、it's been, 2 years and 192かな days.
2 years and 192 days.
そう。
Wow.
Straight, no break,
No break. Every single day.
every single day.
Good
And I'm not making money from, making vlog, right?
You should be making money. You should be rich.
So please subscribe my channel.
Yes.
You don't have to watch it every day.
That's right. That's right.
Just subscribe. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
actually-
don't put the alert. If you put the alert, my video is gonna show up every day anyway. So
Yeah.
don't put the alert, but please subscribe it, and you
Yeah.
don't have to watch it when you feel have time, and let's just check Daisuke's what he's doing and
What's that boy up to?
yeah. And there are Bennett-Kuroda vlog playlists on my channel. So
Cool.
yeah,
Yeah,
our
if you,
recording histories are there, gigging that's there.
So that's a special dedicated playlist of your vlogs, but the ones that feature our duo.
Yes,
Oh, perfect.
yes.
That's so cool.
all the recording stuff, or even the first gig we had at the Yokohama summertime.
That was a beer
craft beer
gig,
place.
Craft beer gig. Yeah, Yokohama.
Yeah,
That was our very first gig. Yeah, I remember
Yes.
that, man.
that was super hot day,
Oh, it was so hot.
and
And the place was so far from the train station.
exactly,
It was like a 20-minute walk in the heat.
Yes. And I brought my amplifier and carried acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
When I get there, I was like so sweat, and I wasn't
Yeah.
even sure this direction is right or not. Anyway,
You see, people, this is what musicians do for their art. They suffer. We suffer.
yeah.
Which brings me to my next point. We do have a PayPal donation tip jar.
そうです。
So if you-
ち
if
ょ
you're on-
っと
if
日
you're
本
on
語で
PayPal
今解説ちょっとしますけども、概要欄にね、ティップジャーっていうリンクがありまして、ティップですね、チップ、もし、
投げ銭。
ペイパルで、もし、投げ銭いただければ、このライブ配信、これからも、頑張って続けていけるので、もし、ちょっとでもいいのでね、投げ銭いただければと思います。はい、投げ銭システムでやっております。
Yeah, yeah, we really appreciate it, and we've had a few people, you know, who've kicked in nicely and generously to the tip jar, and we want to thank you. It's really it really helps us out, you know, when you do that. And the other thing to remember is that it doesn't have to be a lot of money, you know. It doesn't have to be like 5,000 yen. It doesn't have to be 10,000 yen. You could drop you could drop 200 yen in there, whatever you feel like. 500 yen, you know.
$1 or $2.
Literally a tip jar, you know. So anyway, you can if you wanna support us in that way, we appreciate it, and you can find the PayPal address in the description of this video if you look down below.
はい。
It's real easy to do. So yeah, Taylor Mignon says frozen. Are we frozen?
Are we?
I don't know.
Sorry.
I don't think so.
Sorry. Refresh, maybe. Refresh.
Yeah. Might need to refresh your
多分大丈夫だと思うけど、
Yeah.
sometimes it happens and sorry. And if you have that kind of problem, please refresh your browser.
Yeah, try to refresh your browser. I think we're not frozen at the time at the moment. So
大丈夫かな
or maybe he's just talking about the Disney movie or something. Frozen? Have you seen Frozen? No.
Yeah.
I don't think
Well,
that's
nice.
what he means. I don't think that's what he means. So anyway, man, what
A
else
lot
we
of
got going?
comments going on.
Yeah, you know, Cheshme TV
チェシ
says
メ。はい。
that's
チェシメ
Kelly and Megami,
めぐみ。
big heroes of ours around here.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. You know, Kelly and Megami are the kind of backbone of the sort of Tokyo streaming world. And of course, before all this streaming, they were running a little club called Cheshme, little music venue and restaurant and bar over in Sasazuka.
笹塚です、新宿。
Yeah, Shinjuku, Sasazuka, and great place.
チェシメっていうね、笹塚にあります、バー、レストランみたいな感じの場所がね、ケリーさんとめぐみさんが一緒にやってる場所なんですけれども、そこでね、我々何度も演奏させてもらってまして、そこがね、東京に住んでる外人コミュニティの中では、なんていうか、もう、そこに行くみたいな感じの場所なんだよね。
Yeah, a lot of foreigners there, a lot of Japanese. It's a nice mix and great place. So they closed down early on when coronavirus first reared its ugly head, and we think they were wise to do that. They were very concerned about spreading the virus and about not wanting to be part of any kind of spreading of it. So they closed down the cafe, but it's we're hoping that's only temporary. I know they're hoping it's only temporary.
そう。
And be back to
すごく
business, as soon as possible.
すごく早い段階でチェシメはね、お店をもう閉めますっていう風にしたんですよ。2019年のもう2月ぐらいのタイミングで多分チェシメは営業しませんみたいな感じにアナウンスして、そこから、毎週土曜日かな、チェシメ TV っていう形でライブ配信でスカイプでね、いろんな東京のミュージシャンでさ、チェシメのイベントに出てくれてた人たちをこう絡んでライブ配信をずっとやってきております。Facebook でね、チェシュメのファンページとかで、今は YouTube でやってんのかな、そのライブ配信。
Yeah.
ちょっとわかんないけどね。
Yeah, they've been streaming on YouTube lately. Yeah, so but you can find them on Facebook. Go to Cheshme or Cheshme TV. That's a
Cheshme
C.
TV.
That's a CHESHMEH. Cheshme.
チェシュメ。
Yeah. So Kelly and Meg, thanks. Rob says,
Thank you.
Rob Yellen says, can we get a song live? Rob, we would love to do that. We have tried our very best to hook up a
Sync room.
Sync room. It's called Sync Room from Yamaha, which is a software which theoretically allows you to play live. The last couple of days we worked with it pretty extensively, and in preparation for live playing. You can't do live playing on Zoom because the latency is you're just too far off. It's not going to hook up. And we unfortunately have found so far that Sync Room is for us not acceptable yet in terms of the latency and the time involved. So we're gonna do our best to get some live stuff going, but for the foreseeable future, it's probably going to be more like this, where we're just chatting and talking and running some videos. Yeah, sad to say. We'd like to play live,
Yeah.
but probably not necessarily until we can get in the same room again. Yeah,
So,
which we used to do a lot of.
今コメントでいただきましたけども、その演奏、ライブ配信での演奏はあるのかっていうコメントいただきましたが、我々シンクルームを使ってのライブ配信しながらの、ライブセッションっていうのをね試みたんですが、ちょっと2人の中でこれはやれないことはないんだけど、ライブ配信でこうベネットクラダショーで流せるようなクオリティではないという判断が今のところ出てまして、でそれはいろいろ設定とかね、そういうのもあるし、その日のインターネットのスピードとかそういうところもあるんだけども、とりあえず今のところ試した中では、ライブ配信の中でシンクルームでのライブセッションをこう披露するっていうのはまだゴーサインが出ておりません。はい、やれないことはないっていう感じなんだけどね。ただ OK はちょっとまだ出せないっていう感じなんですよね。だから今のところ過去の動画をビデオで配信させてもらったりで、もしコロナが落ち着いてとかっていう状況が東京で起きれば、サムがまたここに来て一緒にここで演奏する形でライブ配信する、ライブ演奏するっていう感じになりそうなんですけども、we of course we're gonna try again the sync room in different setting, and
We're not giving up.
Yeah, we're not gonna give up. We're gonna try again. Tests again. Then when we get the result right for us, of course we're gonna stream in a live situation, stream situation. Yeah.
Hey, we just had a comment come in from Rob. He says, got it. Understood. Next time. And thank you, Rob. And Ben Marshall says he just subscribed to your site. You have a new subscriber, Mr. Kuroda Daisuke. You have met, you've met Ben. He's come to Cheshme a few times. He's a big supporter of the music. I think we might have seen him at What the Dickens as well.
あ、そう。
So yeah.
そっか。ベンさん。
Thank you. Thank you, Ben.
Thank you.
And for, who's this?
Oh no! New guy. Oh no! ちょっと待って、ニューガイじゃないそれ。ニューキャラクターじゃない。
It's Mr. Bill.
Bill さ
ん。Mr. Bill. Yes, that's him. Mr. Bill. That's Mr. Bill.
Okay, Mr. Bill.
Yeah, Mr. Bill. Oh no! He says, oh no! So I think Mr. Bill wants us to play some more music videos.
あ、そう。
Yeah, he requested it. Isn't that right, Bill?
Yes, that's right. I want you to play more music videos. Okay.
Yeah, man.
What's our next video?
Well, what we're going to do now is play 2 more videos for y'all. And they're both from live shows in the July of last year. The first song is called Dancing on an Explosion. which is a tune that we've been doing for a while. And we're going to put on the first record, but decided we'd wait and we'll put that on the second record. Dancing on an Explosion,
はい。
which was recorded at the Grand Arbre French restaurant, which is another venue that we were playing
そうだね。
from time to time, which was being booked by a wonderful musician here in Tokyo named Jean-Paul Richard.
JP! JP! Happy New Year!
I hope you're watching.
Yeah.
And Jean-Paul was booking that, and we've always enjoyed playing there. The food is excellent. You get a nice meal afterwards, a great bottle of wine.
Amazing.
Yeah, great food. And so the first one is from the Grand Arbre. The second one is again from Fuglin in Asakusa. And but these are both videos that have never been seen before.
なるほど。
Because we haven't put them on YouTube or anything. So these are both unless you were there on those nights, you've never heard these performances. So
なるほど。
first is Dancing on an Explosion, and second is Old Flood Song.
なるほど。最初の次にね、流します映像はですね、Dancing on Explosion っていう曲なんですが、まあ、我々のこの、As Luck Would Have It っていうね、
there it is.
この CD に入れようかな、レコーディングしようかなっていうふうに企画してたんだけども、実際は入ってないやつなんですが、それの、ライブ映像で、それはね、グランドアブレっていうゴルアンブルかな、カタカナだと、日本語だと。ゴルアンブルっていうところで、我々もね、毎月演奏して、毎月じゃないか。結構頻繁に演奏してたね。
Maybe two times a year, 3 times a year, maybe.
うん。年に2、3回演奏させてもらってた、世田谷のね、フレンチレストランでのライブ映像で、で、その後に流れるのが、なんだっけ What's the next one?
Next one is from Fuglin. It's called Old Flood Song from Fuglin in July of 2019.
Old Flood Song って、I don't remember だね。
Yeah, I know. We've only done it a couple of times, Daisuke. It was a tune that we. Yeah, I almost didn't remember it either. You know, it's an old song of mine, but it's one that we didn't do very often. And I'm playing the one-string guitar on that one.
あ、なるほど。2つ目流れるビデオは、まあ、フーグレンでやったライブなんですけども、サムのオリジナルの曲なんですが、もう私も覚えてないくて、で、サムは、一本弦ギターでそれ演奏してて、で、どちらも、これからお見せするビデオは YouTube にも上がってないので、初めて、公開になる動画でございます。お、それワンストリングギターじゃん？
One-string guitar. So let's go to the video, Daisuke.
はい、行きます。
My suitcase, I caught a train. Couldn't exactly say I was feeling no pain. My woman had left me, it turned me upside down. Wide awake in the sleeping car, Alabama bound. I was dancing on an explosion. Explosion. The train passed through a town in North Kentucky. Used to be some jobs there, now they're not so lucky. Man out of work, he's on the street thinking about his girl. The moon and stars up above in a crazy swirl. He was dancing on an explosion. you. Ain't no telling what kind of dancing partner you'll meet. You might do the shimmy, you might do the twirl, or dance right off the edge of the world. Yeah. Right off the edge of the world. Lord. There was a woman in the dining car. She was feeling good, like anybody with a head full of champagne often would. She didn't know she'd already lost her man, plus a phone side lash. Whatever fire she got burning now will only soon be ash. She was dancing on an explosion, dancing on an explosion. But you got to be lying on your feet. Ain't no telling what kind of dancing partner you'll meet. You might do the shimmy, you might do the twirl, dance right on the edge of the world. Right on the edge of the world. When we arrive at the station, when we find a friend, what is this thing called love? Are we near the end? Is Cupid's arrow missing? Can he even fly? We'll love you, just good Lord, until the day we die. Are we just dancing on an explosion? Dancing on an explosion. Dancing on an explosion. I believe we're dancing on an explosion. Rain is coming, you best beware. Those old flood waters, they just don't care. Those old flood waters, they sure don't play. Pull you under and carry you away, carry you away, carry you away. My woman went down to Louisiana, said she gonna find her a better man. But it weren't no good man the poor girl found. In deep flood water, that poor girl drowned, poor girl drowned, poor girl drowned. You think the river is your good friend, flowing lazy around the bend. Come a storm, it'll surge and swell. Your gentle river will turn to hell, turn to hell, turn to hell. My three-story building just across town, I was watching the rain come pouring down. Underneath that stormy sky, saw my best friend's house float by, house float by, house float by. Song. I'm busy moving to higher ground. It's very evening, I'm northward bound, northward bound.
northward bound. The river is your good friend, flowing lakes and bench. Come a storm, gonna surge and swell. Your gentle realm, I will turn to hell, turn to hell. Daisuke. I see the rain is coming, you best be well. Those old flood waters ain't just don't care. Those old flood waters ain't sure don't play. Pull you under and carry you away, carry you away, carry you away, just carry you away, carry you away, carry you away, carry you away. Oh yeah. Oh, we're gonna take a little break now. And set up Sorcia for the next set. And so order a waffle, please. Thank you.
Hey, hey, hey.
はいはい
Old
はい。
flood song. Old flood song.
いや、なんか、懐かしい。あ、ちょっと待って、ロケーション、ちょっと待って。ちょっと待ってください。テクニカルディフィカルティの感じなんで、
なるほど。
一瞬、ちょっとすみません。適当なやつ流し。
I've been drinking all day and the day before. Now the sun is going down.
はい、すいませんでした。ごめんなさい。はいはいはい。
Hey.
戻りました。一瞬、なんか、ごめんなさい。すいません。
Hey, we seem to be playing drinking again here on the YouTubes.
テクニカルディフィカルティーズ。
Ah, I see. Okay.
そういうのあるから。
Yeah. Paul Mars says, what a rockin' tune that was. Woohoo. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's rocking to the one string, man.
One string guitar.
That's all you need is one string, you see? There you go.
なんか、
One string.
ワンストリングギターってあれだよね。なんか、すごいアメリカのさ、カントリーサイドの、なんかこう、スライドバーでこう、
That's right. That's right. Usually,
ね、ピックアップつけて、なんか弦張って、こう、
yeah.
やるやつ
Yeah. Yeah, usually the one string guitar is called a diddly bow.
Diddly bow.
Diddly bow, yeah. And it's usually people play it with a slide.
ね。
I don't really play it with a slide. I just
Oh, yeah. And you put a lot of effects on it.
yeah, I put effects on it, maybe some distortion, maybe some whammy, some God knows what, some flangediddles, some whappadoodles. Yeah, all kind of stuff. So it's a fun instrument, you know. Now, we got some other comments. We said, Paul says I had to join in on banjo for that one. I think he was playing along with us over there in London. Yeah.
Banjo.
While that video was going on, I can just imagine Paul cranking out some banjo riffs.
Nice.
Perfect.
It's gonna match perfect for
Absolutely.
this kind of music.
Absolutely. And Cheshme TV, that's Megami and
はい。
and Kelly. They say, I miss Grand Arbor, speaking of the French restaurant.
そうだね。ケリーさんもめぐみさんもね、我々のチシメでのライブに見に来てくれてさ、ね、なんかあそこでこうみんなとジャンプホールいて、みんなでこうね、過ごす時間っていうのすごい楽しかったよね。
ね、すごい楽しかったよ。
うん。
And looks like your dad came in and
はい。
commented.
私の父がですね、コメントくださいまして、明けましておめでとうございます。で、サムさんにお
おめでとうご
米、
ざいます、黒田さん。
はい、サムさんにお米を送ってあげてください。
はいはい。
サムさんちでお米、
お米
すごく欲しいみたいなんで、はい、
ごちそうさまでした。
はい、サムさんちにお米。
うん
You actually like it? Did you try my rice?
Of course, of course. We've pretty much finished it.
もうないの？
Almost finished it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
どうだった？ How did you
It's,
like it?
it's quite good. It's quite good. It's good rice. It's nice rice.
あ、そう。あ、そう。
Yeah.
じゃあ、すいませんが、サムさん家に、送ってください。すいません。よろしくお願いします。
ありがとうございます。
はい。
Nice.
So my dad said, the visually, the clarity better, かな？
Visual quality. Does he mean our videos here?
うん。
I mean our rooms.
うん。
Oh, good, good.
いやいや。
Well, I can't tell him what's behind the curtain either. I'm sorry. I can't tell him what's behind
そ
the
うね
curtain.。
カーテンの裏は、サムさんのカーテンの裏はもう、これはも
No.
うトップシークレットなんで、これは絶対に公開、絶対公開できません。はい。そうなんです。トップシークレットです。
Yeah. Yeah.
で、other comments.
Yeah. We got some more Japanese comments going on here. There's your dad again.
It's a pretty clear, かな？
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And a Benedict Marshall.
Yeah, that's
Such
Ben.
a solid. You already read?
Yeah, that's Ben. No, I didn't read that one.
Such
What
a
did you say?
solid, such a solid and rounded sound from two instruments and glorious singing. 何
Astonishing.
Astonishing って何？
Astonishing is just, wow.
わー
Very
って感じ？
really surprising. I'm
あ、そう。
astonished.
あ、そう。あ、じゃあよかった。ありがとう。
Yeah, よかったよかった. Thank you,
あり
Ben.
がとう、Ben。
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
listening.
ありがと
Thanks so much.
う。うん。
We want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight
そうだね。
to the Bennett-Kuroda Show.
うん。
It's probably about time to bow
Close
out
up?
and say
Hold on,
goodnight,
man.
close up shop until next week.
And my dad just did a comment and Roger Sam, he's gonna send
Roger.
it.
Oh. Hey, I'm in luck.
You can-
Oh, and look, there's one more
Hi, hi.
comment here on Messenger, on Facebook Messenger. Maybe she can't comment on
メッセンジャーで
on
コメントし
YouTube.
ました。
On YouTube,
はいは
but
い
she says yes, the video quality is super. I agree with Kuroda's dad.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
this is an old friend of mine who I knew years ago in Amsterdam, back when I used to spend some time.
Amsterdam.
Yeah, back when I used to spend some time in Holland.
I wanna go there sometime.
Oh, it's so
I've
nice.
never been,
Amsterdam is so nice, and her name is Tineke.
Tinika.
Yeah,
さん
and
こんばんは。
wonderful lady. She says here,
Amsterdam. I wanna go.
we're gonna
Wanna
come.
go?
We're gonna come see you, Tineke. She says, enjoying the Japanese language. Check it out. Check it out. She says, enjoying the Japanese language and your translations, Sam, and some typical Bennett-Kuroda rock added. Never mind the live music. Video does satisfy me. Enjoy
なるほど。
making these shows. Keep moving. Happy New Year. Yeah.
よかっ
nice.
た、すごいよかった。
すごいよかった。
よかった
Thanks,
ね。
Tineke.
ありがとうございます。
Thanks so much.
日本語と英語となんかこうね、コンバインのスタイルでね、やっておりますけれども。
That's what we do around here. We bring you the news in English and Japanese.
なんか
We're working on our Chinese, so as soon as we get that together, it'll be a trilingual show.
それは、yeah, well,
You're studying every day, right, Daisuke? You're Chinese. You're studying, right? Every day, 4-5 hours a day, something like that, right? Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, anyway.
All right, y'all. I think it's time to say goodnight.
ありがとうございました。また来週お会いしましょう。毎週火曜日夜8時からベネット黒田ショーYouTube でやっております。で、来週はね、T さんがゲストに入って東京ソングセレブレーションオンラインで、2021年初めての、番組がねスタートする予定でございます。はい。
Yes.
Translate.
Yeah, T will be here next week for our Tokyo Song Celebration edition, Tuesday, 8 p.m., same time, same station, here at Daisuke's YouTube channel. Daisuke Kuroda is the name of the channel. Y'all subscribe. Make sure and subscribe. As the YouTubers say, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, so we can keep bringing you the music. Yeah, thanks so much. Thanks for tuning
All right.
in. Good
See
night.
you next week. Good night.
See you.